Hello, back again with me. Now I want to share a story still from my solo traveling journey last September, and this story is about traveling to Hue City from Da Nang. Hue City is located 100 kilometers from Da Nang. It took almost 3 hours journey from Da Nang to Hue City. The scenery or view during the journey from Da Nang to Hue was amazing. We can see both of mountains and also the coastline of the sea. From Da Nang to Hue City, we passed the Hai Phan Tunnel. It's the longest tunnel in Southeast Asia and also Vietnam. The length of the Hai Phan Tunnel is about 6.28 kilometers and lies on highway between the two cities Da Nang and Hue City.
The typhoon almost every year. When the flooding comes, they have nowhere to stay. They will.
After 3 hours drive from Da Nang to Hue City, finally we arrive at Mausoleum of the Emperor Khai Dinh. As we know, Hue City is a city in central Vietnam that was the seat of Nguyen dynasty emperors and the national capital from 1802 to 1945. A major attraction of Hue City is the citadel that's surrounded by a moat and the thick stone walls. It encompasses the imperial city with palaces and shrines. And the first historical sites that I visited in Hue City was the tomb of Khai Dinh. This is a tomb built for Khai Dinh, the 12th emperor of the Nguyen dynasty of Vietnam. The architecture of the tomb was a blend of Vietnamese architecture with Western styles. The construction of the tomb needs 11 years to build, and the tomb was completed in 1931. Currently, the tomb of Khai Dinh became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Khai Dinh became the Emperor of Vietnam in 1916 after his predecessor was exiled by the French colonial government. Khai Dinh tomb contrasts from other Nguyen dynasty tombs, not only in its much smaller size but also with its more elaborate design, fusing Vietnamese and European style including Baroque, Gothic, and Neoclassical elements. After exploring the tomb of Khai Dinh, we continue our journey to visit the citadel. During the journey, I saw the beautiful river, and the name of the river is Perfume River. Perfume River, or the Huong River, is a river that crosses the city of Hue. The river named as a perfume because flowers from orchards upriver from Hue fall into the water, giving the river a perfume-like aroma. The second heritage site that I visited in Hue was the Citadel. This is the Hue Imperial City. It is a walled enclosure within the Citadel of the city of Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam during the Nguyen dynasty.
In the past, there were 5 palaces: first, second, third, fourth, fifth. However, until now, you see, in the map, only this building has color. What does that mean? Only one building left here, in front of you, and it's under reconstruction. So we cannot visit it today. Other people, Mandarin soldiers, they had to stand on the courtyard, the courtyard in front of the building. And whatever the king said inside, the person who was responsible for delivering information from the king to outside is the eunuch. Eunuch guy, you know that guy? Gong Gong, Tai Qian. Tai Qian. The person I can say is a secretary of the.
The citadel contains the palaces that housed of the imperial family, as well as shrines, gardens, and villas for mandarins. It was constructed in 1803 under Emperor Gialong as a new capital. It mostly served a ceremonial function during the French colonial period. This palace complex, based on Beijing's Forbidden City, that built in Hui. The construction of the citadel was requested by Gialong as the Nguyen dynasty emperor at that time. He looked to Confucianism and Chinese models of statecraft as the best modes of authority, and with his ideology, he ordered the construction of a palace complex based on Beijing's Forbidden City in Hui. The citadel was oriented to face the Huong River or Perfume River to the southeast. This differs from Beijing's Forbidden City, which faces true south. The entire complex was the seat of power until the imposition of the French protectorate in the 1880s. Thereafter, it existed mostly to carry on symbolic traditions until the Nguyen dynasty was ousted in 1945 with the proclamation of independence of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. After the end of the monarchy in 1945, it suffered heavy damage and neglect during the Indochina Wars through the 1980s. The imperial city was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993. And finally, this is the last part of my story about Hue City in Vietnam. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching my video. See you on the next journey. Bye bye. Have a good day.